So, hello everyone, I'm Bobo, and my topic is how the Tokyo Olympics became the most expensive summer games ever. The Tokyo Olympics made history even before they began. They're the first games to ever be postponed. They're also on track to be the most expensive summer Olympics games ever. So when Japan won its bid to host the Olympics in 2013, it said that it would cost around $7.4 billion. But before the pandemic, the budget had risen by 70% to $12.6 billion. And that's not really surprising. Later, Japan's Board of Audit said the cost would exceed $20 billion. That was before pandemic-related cost setting. So the biggest costs for the Olympics are the facilities. The new national stadium here in Tokyo, as well as several other large facilities, aquatic center, and others that have been built for the games. And those cost over $3 billion. There was about the same amount that was spent on renovating other facilities to bring them up to standard for the games. So the whole thing, in terms of revenues, was around $7.5 billion. And the other big cost is the operation budget for the Olympics. It's around $2 billion. Almost every Olympics ends up going over the budget. These are usually an optimistic estimate. What's different in Tokyo, of course, is that we had this 1 year delay, and we also had the pandemic. So the 1 year postponement meant that there were additional costs incurred for having to renegotiate contracts for venues, for having to keep staff on for an additional period, and various other things, which added to the overall budget. And the public risk from the pandemic hasn't gone away. So the Tokyo Olympics are now proceeding with COVID countermeasures that require new costs, manpower, and infrastructure. Together, the postponement and COVID measures will add an estimate $2.5 billion to the game's budget, according to the event organizers. On top of those direct costs, COVID is also taking away much of Japan's ability to recoup what they've spent. Ticket sales will be around $800 million, and now they will be close to zero because there will be almost no spectators, and there will be almost no income for visitors. Of course, athletes and officials who have come here from overseas might spend some money, but nothing like the amount that the organizers were hoping for from spectators who would build the stadiums, buy merchandise, spend money in hotels and restaurants, and that could be some economists say, as much as $2 billion, and now that's lost. Corporate sponsors have contributed around $3 billion to the games, and the IOC has contributed $650 million to help cover the extra costs resulting from the pandemic. Still, that leaves off the bulk of the cost to Japan, with little ability to recoup in the short term. But even the most expensive Summer Olympics in history pales in comparison to the overall cost of the pandemic. Japan has spent around $800 billion on stimulus packages, 3 of them because of COVID. The pandemic is obviously the most expensive thing to deal with here. It's not the Olympics, but if the Olympics makes the pandemic worse, and there has to be, new stimulus measures, those could be far larger than the actual budget of the Olympics. Thank you.